Yo guys, Seb Chedek at Dust Studios. I'm gassed because we're here at Namm. So today we're gonna go through loads of booths, see what's going on and soak it all in. If anyone that doesn't know what Namm is, it's one of the hugest trade shows for pro audio, musical instruments and everyone within the music industry. So let's go, let's get stuck in. This year marks 126 years of Namm. And when I tell you, you can't see everything in a day. This is more than just a trade show. There is talks on everything you can imagine within the music industry is happening here. Royalties, scaling businesses, yes, there's gear, there's performances. It's huge. And on the event days from Wednesday to Saturday, it's impossible to see everything in one day. As you'll see, I've divided the whole Namm trip into a couple of videos and I'm excited to show you guys what's here. But let's go on to our first interview at Cranborne Audio where they talk about the new Bricklane compressor.
Hey guys, we're here at NAMM 2026. We're at the Cranborne Audio booth. I'm Sean from Cranborne Audio, and we're here with our Bricklane MC4, our newest product at Cranborne Audio. So this is a 2U dynamics processor, but it's 4 channels. It uses our Bricklane PWM compression technology, but with a lot of extra features. So you got, first of all, you got a gate along with every compressor. You got de-essing. And then those 4 channels can be arranged in lots of different configurations. You can do stereo, 4 mono, you can chain them mid-side, dual band. So basically 4 channels of compression that can be configured anywhere, any way you want. It's like a configurable patch bay, all controllable digitally using a compressor as well. So you know, if I fiddle this over here, you'll see the wiggling there, you know, but that's just the basic controls, but you have the Enigma parameters, gate, all the routing, you know, you can change how you want right from your DAW and extra settings. So it's just a really powerful, modern box. Gives you analog compression, but with the modern accoutrement, with plug-in control, digital recallability, you know, simplify your workflow.
There's so much going on at Namm at one point. It is overwhelming, as you guys will see. There's tons of stalls and you can hear there's music constantly playing everywhere. Here we have the Rupert Neve's designed OptoFET compressor, which is essentially 1176 and LA2A in one box. Now, those boxes used to take up quite a lot of rack space. LA2A, 3 U's, and the 1176 roughly about 2 U's. Now in this you get all of that sensibility in 1 U. And also the difference with this, which I think is pretty cool, is that you can choose to assign a high or the low frequency to either one of those compressors, which I think is kind of cool. It allows you to have more of a tone shaping sensibility. So in essence, it's not just the 1176 and the LA2A, but it's that with some enhancements. I'm gonna tell you, it took some time to try and get to play around with this because the queue around it was long. But this is definitely something that I might have to add into my shopping basket. Alright, so guys, I'm over here at Telefunken store. They make great microphones, and I'm here with Alex. He's gonna walk us through their range.
Start with the big boy?
Start with the big boy here.
Alright, sounds great. So this is our Elam 251E. It's our flagship microphone. It is the hit maker. There's just not a lot to say about this mic because it really speaks for itself, to be honest with you. You could put just about anything in front of it and it's going to sound incredible. So one of the most legendary microphones in recording history right there. So just a workhorse mic, sounds great on vocals.
I've used some in some studios before and listen, crispy vocals.
Oh yeah.
As soon as you go through this, it's excellent. You can't fault this mic.
Nope.
I wish when I win the lottery, I'll be coming to pick this mic up.
All right, grab another one for me too when you get that. Yeah, no, great microphone. Like you said, crispy top end. So especially for a lot of modern pop hits, that beautiful top end you hear, it's right there. It's right there. Here we have the U47. Just about the opposite as far as like the frequency response or what you could expect initially. It's a little bit warmer on the top. It's a little bit more rolled off. Which is great. It's great for you know, more stripped down performances. So if you have just an acoustic and a vocal, that might be what you want to go with. It's going to give you more body in the vocal where it can fill up more of the mix on its own. A great microphone. It's going to kind of give you a little bit more of a classic, vintage feel as far as the frequency response on that. Another beautiful, legendary microphone made by Telefunken. Sorry. Here we have the C12. Very similar in regard to the top end with the 251. Bright, airy, beautiful, kind of an unsung hero, to be honest with you. I feel like a lot of people really like the 251 and the U47, but this thing is great. Another mic that's going to cut through the mix. Another legendary microphone for sure, made by Telefunken. A lot of rich history with this mic. We Are the World, you know, that tribute with all those artists. That's that mic right there in front of Michael Jackson. Yeah, that's right. So, and around here, we'll start here with TF51. This is part of our Alchemy series. So it's, these were not like original Telefunken microphones made back in the day. We were making them now. They're in a different price bracket. Of course, those diamond microphones are, you know, $9,000, $10,000, $13,000 microphones. And these microphones, all of our Alchemy microphones are sub $2,000. So this TF51, that TF47, this is $1,995, that is $1,895. They are all, aside from the Copperhead one over there, voiced off of the diamond microphones. So the TF51 is made to have the same sonic palette as the 251. You know, a brighter top end, a little more modern, pop leaning right out of the gate. Shares the same tube as the 251. So they do have some of the same components, you know, to kind of emulate some of the sonics. But a great microphone. It'll get you 85% of the way there. I'll tell you that. There's some magic in that, but this is really great for what you're getting. Here we have the TF47. So similar to the TF51, kind of emulating the 251, the TF47 is emulating the sonic palette of a U47. So you have that more rolled off top end, a little more upper mid focus, a little more body out of it. But another great microphone. This one is $1,895. So
okay, that's quite competitive, yeah.
Quite competitive, and like I said, it'll get you 85% of the way there in regard to the big boys. You know, really great microphone here. Here we have a TF39. This is actually, like I said, this is one of the mics, or the mic that is not emulating any of the diamond microphones. It's its own new design. It's its own new design, and the frequency response on it honestly is pretty flat. So it's you know, it's really great. It's a great workhorse microphone. It sounds great on anything because it's not going to add or subtract too much of something you might want more of or less of. You know, pretty flat in response. And we make a TF29, which is a cardioid only version of it, and the TF39 with the polar patterns. And this one, like I said, $1,495 for the 29, $1,695 for the 39 with the polar pattern switch. All right, sweet. Let's do it. So here, I'll show you this because these are shorty microphones. So this is the M81, and then I don't think we have an M80 version of it, but same as those live dynamic microphones, but short, right? Compact for drum kits, great for drum kits. These are actually our new revs that are coming out in a few months. They're a bit shorter, as you can see, than the older ones. Yep. Shorter and lighter. But this is our drum pack. These 81's great for toms. The M80 is great for snare. It's a classic. A lot of people use it on snare. Our kick mic that I showed you, M82. And our SDC is the M60s. Great for hi-hats, great for overheads. Just all part of our drum pack. You can kind of customize how many of those pieces you want. We have 85, 86, DC7, so different drum pack sizes with different amounts of each piece. Yeah, that should do it.
Well, thanks for your time, Alex. Really appreciate it. Thank you. All right.
So I went over to Flock Audio's booth to take a look at their new products. Flock Audio is known for their digital patch bays, which you can configure via iPad or their app via computers. But they have a new product called the Switch, which is an 8-way instrument switcher, where essentially you just turn the dial and it switches between 8 of the ports at the back. Now, this did remind me of Franklin Audio's, I believe it's the SS6, which is essentially the same thing with 6 instrument inputs. It looks like the main difference with this is that it's 8 inputs, and obviously with the display on the middle of the device, you can actually program it to show you what synths or instruments you have plugged in at some time. So it looks like a pretty cool device, but it'll be interesting to see the pricing on this one.
And we're at the Buttr booth. Already you guys saw the video of one of the greatest guitar plugins out there for Chord. So I'm here with the CEOs of the company. I want you guys to give us a bit of an insight. What is Buttr? What is it for you, and why do you think people should use it?
So what's good, guys? My name is Kevin. I'm one of the CEOs of Buttr Effects.
What's up, guys? My name's Ash. I'm one of the CEOs of Buttr Effects.
So essentially, Buttr is a guitar chord plugin. It's literally your guitarist in your back pocket if you're a producer who doesn't know how to play guitar. We wanted to make it super easy for producers to kind of just add guitar to their production. So we came out with this plugin, super easy for you. You pull out your MIDI controller, you press a button and a guitar chord pops out. As easy as that. Don't really need any guitar knowledge, don't need any musical theory knowledge. It's supposed to be very intuitive. So yeah, I mean, that's it in a nutshell.
Yeah, basically, to follow up on that, 10,000 plus guitar chords, all within one sampler, and you can trigger everything with your MIDI keyboard or with your, like keyboard typing, multiple different types of guitar, nylon, steel string, electric, and different artists. So yeah, this Buttr Effects.
Yeah. I mean, we just launched it in October last year. We're in the process of onboarding more guitars for the next couple of months throughout the course of the year. We're trying to cover every genre, so you're going to see a lot of different genres come out in the next couple of months. We really want to make this a go-to plugin for guitars. So.
Well, thanks guys for your time, but I have to say as well, don't get twisted. These guys are accomplished guitarists as well. This is why for me it makes this plugin different, because when you have actual guitar players that really have that chord knowledge, it makes a huge difference. So guys, check out Buttr, download it, buy it now. The link will be in the bio. Thanks for your time, guys.
First of all, this is not a spaceship, this is a recording microphone. It has 19 microphone capsules inside, and it records this 360 sound scene around the microphone. We call it Ambisonic microphone. It is third order Ambisonic microphone. So the order of the Ambisonic microphone tells us about the spatial resolution of the microphone, and we can compare it to the resolution of the picture. The higher the order is, the higher the resolution is as well, right? So we have like first order microphones, and they have 4 microphone capsules inside. Second order is 8, third order is 16. But in here we have 19, so a little bit more than it's necessary for achieving third order ambisonics, right? Basic recording that we can work with in the post-production. This is our source recording. And what we can do in the post-production is actually everything. So we can, if you want, with some reasons, you can downgrade it to mono or stereo. You can make it binaural, so it will feel like, a real life. You can incorporate it to the virtual reality, so this way you can move around this virtual scene, and the sound will change depending on your movement, like in real life, right? Also in the software you can create like multiple number of virtual microphones, and first you can decide about each of these microphones, if it's shotgun or omnidirectional microphone or whatever. You just pinpoint this microphone to any place in your scene, so you can pick this sound from there and that sound from there, and create your own sound scene, whatever you like. Also, we have a software which is independent from our microphone, and it's uses to process in general ambisonic recordings, but it doesn't have to be from our microphone. And our newest baby that we launched in October is Zylia speaker measurement software. And this software is for multiple speaker setups calibration. So in immersive studio, in general recording studios, whatever you are working with multiple speaker setups, you can use it. And it's great because you put the microphone in the sweet spot of the room. And in a few minutes, basically, you got all the information about the positions of the speakers, about the latency, about everything that you want to need, gain and everything. Also, we have AI-powered acoustic assistant incorporated in this, so you get the information what you should do to improve the acoustic of the room. Yes. Final of this entire process is all this information correction plugin, VST correction plugin, and then you can open it in your system And then you have all this setup balanced, but you can still make some your personal tweaks the way you like it. And it all takes like, I don't know, 10 minutes. If you ever worked with Trinov or with Sonarworks, that takes a lot of time. Zylia works in a few minutes. We have different kinds of, different versions of our main microphone. So we don't have the basic one here, but it looks like this, but without this input. This is a 20th channel for time code input, and we are using this version of the microphone for making multiple microphone recordings of a large sound scene. The other one is a version of our basic microphone, but it is weatherproof. So this is for outdoors recording. Maybe not for heavy rain, but when you have a lot of moisture, right, and you are recording in the woods, for instance, stuff like that, it's great, and it performs exactly the same like our basic microphone, so we don't have any losses when it comes to the sound quality, even if it's weatherproof.
So I think for capturing like some ambiances, soundscapes, so for sound design purposes, let's say, and so on,
And a fun fact, our microphone is often used also for drone detection, because as I mentioned in the software, when you can create these virtual microphones, the software recognizes the source of the sounds. So you can, just pinpoint the direction
or automate that on the road.
Or you can automate it, right?
Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I want to say thank you to all of the people that I spoke to on NAMM Day 1. There were so much more vendors that I wanted to speak to and items that I wanted to see. But as I said, you cannot see everything in one day. Hence, I hope you guys join me for the next NAMM Sum Up video. But let me leave you with one of my favorite highlights of the day, which is DJ Jazzy's Jeff's playlist jam. I recorded the whole thing, but I can't share that with you guys, copyright issues and all of that. So I'm just gonna let you guys listen to a couple of snippets and let this play out. But guys, if you enjoyed the vid, like, subscribe, all of those things there.
Take the church, Oliver.